your love and respect for each other, and your trust and understanding for each other will increase your contentment and heighten your joy in living. Because marriage deepens and enriches every facet of life. Marriage understands and forgives the mistakes life is unable to avoid. It encourages and nurtures new life, new experiences, and new ways of expressing love through the seasons of life. Much has been written about love and marriage because they are central, and these people approve, to our shared human experience. The following are but a few sage examples of advice. A very famous author by the name of Anonymous said, "Once in a while, right in the middle of a fairy tale, life moves from ordinary life and gives us a greater fairy tale." Put another way, once in a lifetime, you meet someone who changes everything. Now, wisdom is not solely the purview of the elderly and sages. When asked if it were better to be single or married, Kenny, age 7, says, "It gives me a headache to think about that stuff. I'm just a kid. I don't need that kind of trouble." And then was a child at a wedding. He saw the bride wear white. "Mommy," he asked, "why does the bride wear white?" "Because it's the happiest day of her life," she said. He then asked, "So why does the groom wear black?" Thank you. It was intended as a joke. I do appreciate that. I'm not saying that marriage is bad. Not in most cases in any event. But you know what? And come to think of it, marriage is like a boxing match. You start off shaking hands, and then, well, never mind. Just remember this. Marriages are made in heaven, but so are thunder and lightning. Melissa and Brendan, before you are joined together in marriage in my presence and in the presence of your family and friends and witnesses, I am bound to remind you of the solemn and firm nature of the relationship into which you are about to enter. Marriage is the voluntary commitment of two people to the exclusion of all others, and it is entered into with the desire, the hope, and the firm intention that it will last for life. Now I will ask you some questions. They're not difficult questions. You've seen these questions before, so there is only one answer. Brendan, do you know of any lawful reason why you may not be joined in matrimony to Melissa?
No, I do not.
Melissa, do you know of any lawful reason why you may not be joined in matrimony to Brendan?
No, I do not.
Perfect. Melissa and Brendan, I'm now going to ask you to join hands.
There you go.
Now, Brendan, please repeat after me. I, Brendan, affirm my love for you, Melissa,
Affirm my love for you, Melissa,
as I invite you to share my life.
as I invite you to share my life.
I promise always to respect your needs.
I promise always to respect your needs.
I will endeavor,
I will endeavor,
through kindness, patience, and trust,
through kindness, patience, and trust,
to achieve the warm, rich life
to achieve the warm, rich life
we now look forward to.
we now live for.
To this end,
To this end,
I call upon all present to witness
I call upon all present to witness
that I take you, Melissa,
that I take you, Melissa,
to be my lawful wife,
to be my lawful wife,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better or for worse,
for better or for worse,
for richer or for poorer,
for richer or for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
so long as we both shall live.
so long as we both shall live.
Now, Melissa, please repeat after me. I, Melissa,
I, Melissa,
affirm my love for you, Brendan,
affirm my love for you, Brendan,
as I invite you to share my life.
as I invite you to share my life.
I promise always to respect your needs.
I promise always to respect your needs.
I will endeavor,
I will endeavor,
through kindness, patience, and trust,
through kindness, patience, and trust,
to to achieve the warm, rich life
to achieve the warm, rich life
we now look forward to.
we now look forward to.
To this end,
To this end,
I call upon all present to witness
I call upon all present to witness
that I take you, Brendan,
that I take you, Brendan,
to be my lawful husband,
to be my lawful husband,
to have and to hold
having to hold
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better or for worse,
for better or for worse,
for richer or for poorer,
for richer or for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
so long as we both shall live.
so long as we live.
I'll get you to pass. Melissa's ring to Brendan. Brendan, I'm going to get you to take Melissa's ring and ask you to place the ring on the fourth finger of her hand and repeat. Melissa, with this ring,
Melissa, with this ring,
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
Wear it as a symbol of all we shall share.
Wear it as a symbol of all we shall share.
Now, Melissa, I'm going to ask you to take Brendan's ring. Place it on his finger. And repeat. Brendan, with this ring,
Brendan, with this ring,
I thee wed. Wear it as a symbol of all we shall share.
wear it as a symbol of all we shall share.
Melissa and Brendan, you have declared before all of us today that you will live together in marriage. You have made special promises to each other, which have been symbolized by the joining of hands, the taking of vows, and the giving and receiving of 2 rings. Now, by the authority vested in me, according to the laws of Ontario, I now pronounce you to be husband and wife. Please, you may kiss the bride. There could be some applause if you... We're just going to take a moment to sign your path and sunshine light your day. May songbirds serenade you every step along the way. May a rainbow run beside you in a sky that's always blue. And may happiness fill your heart each day, your whole life through. And lastly, Brendan and Melissa would likely be wise to remember this one old saying. You should never laugh at any of your spouse's choices, because you are one of them. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the official part of the ceremony. We are all invited, as I understand, indoors for some refreshments and other things. Okay, so very good. Bride and groom, would you like to lead the way?